weeks in a tent. Yeah, oh well, that's part of the experience. A tent with the zippers don't work, so it's going to be very interesting. But if that's the worst I've got to put up with to be up here for this month, I won't be complaining, I can assure you.
Why did I want to do it? It's just to maybe make a minor contribution and stretch myself.
Have you picked your tent? Looks like it for the month. We're fully installed.
I can have guests, there's 2 beds.
Sussing out the view, Tony.
Installation happening here.
You've been there about how long and you're moving the furniture?
About 4 minutes. A wardrobe. Great, now I have to hang my clothes up.
Almost like home.
Right. Fabulous. I love it.
Good.
We were very fortunate to be in a beautiful location up in Punson Bay. We had 3 sort of key objectives. One was to help Jackie and John, the owners there, to put together an application for grant.
So with the financial side of it, you need to get work done on your financials to get that grant through.
Yeah, we've got to get things up to date. Like,
so where are you up to now?
We got busy, and all I've concentrated on is getting the money into the account and paying the bills. And we can look at our trends, and we can compare last year to this year, and then next year. We had handwritten manual stuff for 2005, which we still have. It was only in 2000, like last year and this year, that we started picking up new business.
So we were really close and tight with these people, unearthing their financial situation and trying to come forward with some solutions.
Well, the liquor licensing was probably set us back 3 years because we invested everything we had virtually and thinking that at the beginning of the tourist season we could start operating and start making money, but that didn't work because of we had to wait 11 months for liquor licensing. That made it really hard.
Yeah, so when the license came through, we didn't have any stock. So we had to wait 2 weeks for stock to come in. It was to keep our customers, like our tour groups, coming in here, because they were going to pull out as well that year. And if they pulled out, we would have definitely been down the creek without a paddle.
Jackie, this is the area that you're having to work in at the moment.
Yeah. We were getting revenue from the internet, but because this has just gone the way it has, we've stopped people using the internet.
What we had in front of us was the fact that if they kept going the way they were, their cash flow would have driven the business into the ground.
They were seeking their own solutions, which weren't necessarily the right solution, and just in talking to us, we started to uncover some real opportunities.
On Tuesday, we'd sort of given them some ideas and solutions as to where to head, and just a couple of quick little things. There's $30,000 change to the bottom line, which will happen like that. Without question, I stand by that. Don't need to do anything different bar 2 simple little things, and they'll change their profit 30 grand. They were so motivated and G'd up about next year's in the business. When we walked in there, I think they were just desperate, ready to throw it down the drain. Yeah, and it wasn't that we were that smart, it's just that the skills we had were to look at that.
So yeah, we're off to Cohen and very small community, so we will be very much in the thick of it. I'd like to also get a lot of learning about the Aboriginal culture while we're out there, and I think that by being in that fishbowl, as we described it earlier, will certainly enhance that learning. This is Cohen. This is home for the next month, and there's cows on the side of the road. I don't know where the guest house is.
What was different for us is that the majority of the people were already established with FIM. So it was about reviewing the accounts and identifying any issues and talking to people and just ironing out any problems.
We went and visited several FIM clients in their homes to have a look at what they've been able to purchase through FIM, which was absolutely fantastic, and they're so proud of what they've been able to achieve, which was really heartwarming.
Yeah, FIM is pretty good. It's real good. It helps everyone. It helped me save up for a washing machine and a new big queen-size bed that I've just bought. FIM's also help with housing, like keeping up with rent, food, the main one.
FIM was a really successful program and still is a very successful program, and to see people's faces when you'd actually help them out with paying a bill or a debt, or when they bought a washing machine, or when they'd taken an overseas trip or bought a new car for the family, or kids' educations were being paid for. Just to see those families actually improve their lives was an amazing thing.
Yeah, yesterday we fished through the computer and found this process manual, so we decided we'd start to read that. She left a note here just saying about some clients that might come in.
I just feel like money is one hand, out the other. Doesn't register like a downfall in me. Yeah, well, I was like up here and then I dropped, big drop. I just feel like we need a bit of stability, and to be able to handle money is one of the strengths that you need in this world today. To pay your bills and, keep your pride intact, your dignity. Well, my children have currently been taken off me, and I have 8 children in my care. But yeah, I'm going to court, and that's why the Housing Commission have already allocated this house to me so that I can set up and be ready for my children to come back into my care, and strengthen myself, know.
And then you're going to use FIM to help you
Yes,
do that.
For sure.
That was an incredible thing to see, that she was the first person to walk in on this batch of secondees doing FIM at Napranum. And, I'm just delighted to get a message from them to say that she's been back and she's actually signed up.
Apparently, Liana said that you can help get rid of my bills and things like that, and they're I need something like that, somebody, a backup system sort of thing, and guidance.
We helped her. We went through all of her bills and what she owed and what she earned, which is very little. It's very hard to make ends meet.
From going from having family income for the 8 children to nothing basically from family income. She does 2 days of work, which is the minimum that they'll give her, or the maximum that they'll give her. 2 days a week work, that's it. That's the only income she's got, so she's trying to survive on
a couple of $100 a week.
If they achieve nothing else in their month, if they achieve nothing more than helping Edna to get her life together and get that family back together, then wow, that's just such a significant achievement. It's it's a lifetime achievement really. So it's fantastic.
Yes, I've got the keys to the new house.
When do you move in?
Well, I have to organise it now before I start work on Wednesday anyway. Yeah.
We've made payment plans for her to pay off the debts that she has, and also to try and just make ends meet.
The last bit with her was that she actually opened bank accounts, and she's even got accounts to save. So even though she's on very minimal, we've managed to work a way that she can save some money. So when she does get the kids back, she's got money behind her.
We were very proud of Edna. She was very sorry to see us go, and all of our clients were very.
Yeah. Some people waited just to see us.
Just to wait to see us.
They'd wait in the office until we came back in so they could talk to us, which was great.
Yes.
I love my culture, and I'd like to keep it enriched. I'd like to be able to buy a block of land and just be able to hitch up to make humpies and live the cultural way, go hunting every day. Something for an escape thing for us Indigenous people. And like a restaurant, I'd like to be able to go into a restaurant and buy turtle meat and guana and rindi and jet leg.
I'm coming to your restaurant.
Oh, true, that's it.